It's good to be back. Hey everybody, it's Chronofahx, your time traveling kitsune, and welcome to the first stream of 2026. Yeah, a little behind on the curve when it comes to starting things in 2026, but well, I'm here, so I guess that works. So that's all that counts. Anyways, how you guys doing? First of all, I'm doing pretty well myself. Had a pretty good Christmas and New Year's. Got some fun stuff for Christmas, including getting a nice little stand that has like LED lights, and I can basically hang my controllers and my headphones on, so little bit more organized in that way. See, I got a new monitor, so yeah, it's looking a lot nicer now. I can actually see more of my stream just kind of off in the corner. And it's actually a pretty nice monitor. It's 100 hertz, 22 inches. It's pretty nice. I mean, it is 1080p, so it's not like the highest quality one, but considering that it was $100 and I was able to get it for 50 because it was on sale, I consider that a pretty good deal, wouldn't you say? But probably the most important one that I got. a personalized tub of Nutella. Like, you guys don't understand. I love me my Nutella. I love it so much. And having a personal one not only means that I can just eat it all by myself and just kind of dip stuff into it, but also, this is gonna sound a little weird. Hang on, let me. But not only does this mean that I can eat as much as I want and scoop up as much as I want, but also, I'm one of those weirdos who likes to eat it with a spoon. Just straight up, just eat Nutella with a spoon. Like, I pretty much just see that tub of Nutella that's just sitting right behind me in my room as pretty much one giant tub of pudding. Like, that's how I see it right now. Oh, I'm a weird person for admitting that, but whatever. I think some of you are probably used to that by now. All right, so enough about that. Let's go ahead and talk about the rules of the stream real quick. First, no bullying, no self-promotions, no talking about religion or politics. Try and keep it either to the stream or to the game. Maybe tell a funny story, make jokes about how dumb I can be. And trust me, I already know how dumb I am, so I'll take those jokes with grace. And yeah. I guess as one last thing to kind of talk about, if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, which if you aren't, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me, please. Anyways, if you're subscribed, I said on the Monday stream, on like my Monday stream schedule thing, that I was going to do experimenting. Like, I was doing some experimenting with the stream. And so I think now it's the time to talk about what I meant by that and kind of what I was experimenting with, and what worked and what didn't work. Okay, so first, bad news. I was looking into a recent update that YouTube did where basically it could do an automatic like vertical cropping of a stream, and I thought that might be a nice thing to try, like do vertical streaming, because you know everything is about YouTube Shorts and TikTok and whatever. So I figured that could be a good way to gain like a bigger crowd and get people to actually look more at my streams. But the way that it would have cropped, it would have cut out more than half the game, as well as completely crop out my model. Like, literally the only thing that vertical cropping thing that YouTube has would be good for would be this kind of thing. Just chatting and basically just focus entirely on my model. That's it. That's all it's good for. And if I wanted to do the kind of vertical content that other gamers do, I would have to look at it and look at outsource my stuff, my canvas and all that kind of stuff. So I would have to look more into that. So yeah, a little bummed out from that. But on the plus side, not only am I improving more and more with my audio, even though probably still not that great, especially considering it looks like I'm in my audio waves, it looks like I'm hitting the red quite a bit, which is not good. But hopefully I'm a little bit better and a little louder than usual. But aside from that, the other thing that I was experimenting with was my settings in OBS so that I can have a smoother stream, smoother stream experience and not have my CPU be constantly overloaded. And yeah, it looks like it's working pretty well because I'm now streaming at a 1080p again, and there's not much in terms of stuttering or any issues. So yeah, I just needed to change a little bit with the bitrate and everything, and yeah, things should run a little smoother now. Like to thank Yomi Quinley for making that short that pointed out how I could fix that. So big shout out to her. She really she saved my butt a little bit. And with these new settings, that probably also means that I can actually play PC games again on stream. And I won't be just limited to only console stuff. Granted, it would have to be very lightweight games, but seeing how my focus is more on older, more retro-based games, I'm kind of okay with that. That works perfectly fine with me. So, yeah, I believe that there's nothing else. I think we're about ready to jump into the game, so there we go. So, last time we defeated the Balrog in the mines of Moria. Oh wait, no, I mean Virus in the Goron mines. Yeah, it's funny that nobody has ever really pointed out that similarity before. At least none that I could see. That literally the Balrog in Lord of the Rings is I guess Virus is literally just the Balrog from Lord of the Rings, and you literally fight him in a mine. I'm surprised nobody has ever pointed that out before, at least as far as I know. I mean, I know that Lord of the Rings was one of the biggest inspirations for Zelda games, and this game in particular, but still, I'm surprised nobody has really pointed out that similarity before. Oh, I guess you're not selling that right now. I thought you would have had it by now. I was expecting Mallow to be selling a certain item at this point. I was expecting him to be selling an item known as the Hawkeye. Basically, it's an item that allows you to see further. Like, it extends your view, and it can even be combined with the bow to basically turn your bow into a sniper rifle, basically. I would have thought they would have been available by this point, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Kind of a shame, but whatever. Alright, and I think this is available now, so... Hey now, bud. How about this now? Yep, finally managed to get my numbers together and open up shop again. Well, sort of. I guess I've only got one type of bomb, but hey, that's one more than none, right? If only my storehouse had survived. Yeah, and I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, that's what we're going with. I had nothing to do with it. But hey, ain't as bad as all that. Got a few more types as we go. For now, have yourself a look-see and at what I've got so far. So, unlike in other Zelda games where you can kind of pick up bombs from like cutting plants or destroying pottery, here you have to actually physically go out of your way and purchase bombs. What's next now? You ain't got a bomb bag for carrying bombs, eh? Got a special offer going right now. My bomb bag premium kit, which just comes with bag and bombs, just 120 rupees. How about that? You are required to do this, so spend it out. That's right, now you get a taste of the true height of perfection with my finely crafted bombs. Oh, and you can combine bombs and arrows to make bomb arrows for when you need ranged explosives. I'll send you a letter with the details later, so you can read about it at your leisure. I got the thing, you got bomb bag. Opens 24 hours, yep, okay. Go ahead and step out. And let me turn up the volume a little bit on my end. There we go, that's a little better. Alright, so bombs. If I can equip that. Start off with 30, and yep, you can use them to basically blow up anything. It's your box standard stuff you can do with bombs in this game, in the Zelda games. And as mentioned before, you can combine it with the bow to create explosive arrows. This technically isn't the first Zelda game to introduce bomb arrows. Link's Awakening for the Game Boy is surprisingly the first game to have that. But it is the first 3D Zelda game to implement this, and would be further refined in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And we're actually right above the Elden Spring. So, kind of neat. And down below, you saw it a little bit ago. Gonna put on iron boots, and there's a little treasure chest down here. Go ahead and open that up to get myself a little piece of heart and a new heart container, which is good because, again, I'm playing hero mode, so every heart counts in this. All right, surface before I can run out of air. Good. But yes, go ahead and turn off the combo thing. Re-equip the bow. And that is about all that that unlocks with Kakariko after you completed the Goron Mines. I think there might be one more thing. Like, I think there's supposed to be a minigame that unlocks at some point that involves the bow with the kids. But I don't see any of the kids out, so maybe that isn't unlocked yet. Anyways, let's go out north and make our way over to the Lanayru province. Turn it up. Come on, come on, Mary Jane, come on. Hey, Mr. Dude, wait! Greetings, Mr. My Dude. I have come to deliver a letter. There is a letter for you, my dude. 2 letters, in fact. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. Again, I love me my mailman. All right, let's go ahead and see what the letters are. Let's see. Urgent notice from Kakariko Goods. New sundries shop in Kakariko. Have an item. Oh, okay. Now the Hawkeye should be unlocked. Okay, I just need to receive the letter. And then bomb arrows. Yep. Okay. So, Mary Jane, turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. And let's run back over to Kakariko. Because I do want to get the Hawkeye. Even though it is an optional item, it is an item that I really like and consider underrated. Hop over the fence. You're actually doing your job as the horse that I wanted. As soon as I open my mouth. As soon as I open my freaking mouth. Okay. Oh, I was hoping I could do the backflip off. Because you can, like, backflip off of your horse, and it was really cool. Wait. Do you not? I thought you said... Did you lie to me? That thing is a liar. What the heck? Okay. But then again, I think there's supposed to be a shop that opens up at night, so maybe that's what it's referring to? Because at nighttime there is a little child Goron that basically sells you different things, including blue potions, which are supposed to be like a full heal. But, thought it was referring to Malamart. Oh well. As per usual, my horse just does not like to jump over things like it's supposed to. Okay. Okay, hop, thank you. 2 tries this time. Good. Alright, for real, let's actually go to, let's go to the Lanayru province. Alright. Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay. Bomb combo, because these are explodable. at least optional stuff that might be useful. Alright. Alright. Hop over. There we go. There we go. Climb up this very saturated looking vine. You'd think it'd be this close to the mountain, you'd think it would have grayed out a little bit more, like some of the other vines that we've seen. But no, these seem pretty green to me. Blow that up. Alright. Is there anything else around here? Because it'd be weird that if this spot just led to nowhere. Oh, wait, I see it. Alright, what do you got for me? I got a heart. Yes, a piece of art. Alright. Let's hop down. And let's make our way over to that bridge over there. Over in that direction. As soon as my horse can actually... Why are you going backwards? Why are you going backwards? Alright. Let's go ahead and turn off the combo. It's so weird to do that from, like, the gamepad thing. Because I have to, like, drag it over to the ZL thing to be, like, turn combo off. Alright. When, in other versions, or if you use it just a plain old controller, you just have to press a button to turn on and off the combo. It's a little weird, but whatever. Also, I hope you've done everything that you needed to in Kakariko and Ordon, because... Oh! I did not realize you could still throw bombs from on top of Epona. Dang. Anyways. Once you blow that up... Say goodbye to the bridge. I mean, granted, that might be jumpable. I mean, I've seen Epona jump over bigger gaps in other Zelda games, but... I don't know. And also, one of the few instances in the early game where you can fight Shadow Beasts as human Link instead of just Wolf Link. Kind of interesting. Alright. Don't worry, there's still not much of a threat. But still, it's kind of unique. Oh, I forgot to kill one of them. Okay. Alright, just 2 spin attacks does it, man. That's fine. And now we have a portal. And by the way, this is actually the Bridge of Eldin. So if you played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, this is the stage that, this is the bridge stage that Brawl has as one of the... You know what I'm referring to. I don't know. I have kind of mixed thoughts when it comes to the Smash Brothers series. On the one hand, I like playing them casually, and to be fair, I also have a little bit of a soft spot for Brawl, particularly with the Subspace Emissary. You know, the single player story that it had. I don't know, for what it was, I thought it was actually pretty well done. Oh, I managed to dodge that. Oh, right in the... Link. We need to talk about the fact that you just constantly aim for the balls. You have a serious issue, buddy. Anyways, I have a little bit of a soft spot for the Subspace Emissary, but the rest of the Smash Brothers series, I'm kind of just like meh. I don't know. It always feels imbalanced. Even Smash Ultimate, which is probably the most balanced one, it's like, yeah, I still feel like it's once you have items on you, it's basically just a automatic win once you get the item. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? All right. We're finally here. There's only one few shadow left. So this is the last of the Twilight you'll see, I guess. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So, what will you do? I say, we enter. Want me to let you into the Twilight? In we go. And there we go. All right then, I guess I'll have to help you. But what a shame that this is the last of the Twilight. I've become so fond of seeing it covering this world. Or is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going? You know it. See a couple of Twilight keys flying around. And ooh, something to smell. But, my dude, can you at least promise me this? Just come home safely. Forget the youth scent and learn a new smell? Yeah, you can only learn one scent at a time. Not that that's really all that impactful, but... Alright, time to forget the snot-nosed kids' smell and learn the scent of Ilia. You smell the girl, don't you? No. I can tell by the look on your face. What look? Well, good. It's another clue then. But the scent could be quite old. I wonder if she's still alright. Once again, you can follow the scent trail, but I don't need it. So, let's just continue forward and enjoy the last bit of Twilight here. Alright, and I'm always forgetting how long it takes to get anywhere in Twilight Princess. But there it is, Hyrule Castle. Hey, haven't we seen this castle before? So, we finally made it back here. Well, only a little farther, so hang in there. Or so I'd like to say, but the going's a lot harder from here on out. Alright then, let's get started. What Midna says is actually somewhat true, as I do consider the Lanayru section of Twilight to be the hardest out of all of them. As well as the longest. Like, I actually have a feeling that a good, hour or so of the stream is going to be just me navigating Lanayru. The Lanayru Twilight. Like, that's how long we're talking. Alright, so I need to get... Okay, I just need to go around. Okay. I thought there would be a faster way to get over to Hyrule Castle from here, but no, it looks like I had to kind of take the long way instead. Alright, just keep on running. And hopefully I don't encounter any more, have to deal with any more enemies around here. Oh yeah, they have fire arrows. That's great. See, these are club wielders, so I'm good. Welcome to Hyrule Castletown. So this place is kind of sectioned off into, I'd say, let's see, look at the map. Okay, so it looks like it's 5 different sections because you've got the Eastern Road. By the way, you can turn on your senses and see all the different spirits of people that are just wandering around aimlessly, not knowing that they're in the Twilight. You got the southern part, which is the market, which we'll revisit here in a moment. There's this little western road, one of which is filled with these cats. Because of the crowd in the southern suite, all the kittens can't get through. What's happening? Obvious digging spot that we can't access. There is the western road, which pretty much has nothing outside of like one thing that's required for story later. And okay, I guess there's only 3 sections. The central square, which has the giant fountain in it. And then up ahead is, of course, the castle itself, which we can't access. So what I want to do now is go south. And I believe I need to go down this alleyway? Yes, this is it. And I want to head into the bar. Into here, Telmo's bar. Welcome to Telmo's bar. First, I want to go over here. Look at these guards. We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? Nope. What? Study it and know it well. Let's check that map, shall we? I've received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the Spirit Spring in Lake Hylia. Got it? The little flag marks where the spirit is. But of course, the real reason to come here is this. This boy, can you save him? Alright, little lady, try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. But this is strange, this child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in back. Oh, what an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. Let's see. Okay, nothing else. But now that we know that Ilya is here, can't do anything else but try to make our way over to the lake, and find the spirits. So I believe I need to go. Oh, these guys are blocking the path. Okay. So pull up the map. Okay, looks like I need to take the east exit. Alright. Pass by the fortune teller's house, as well as another house that we'll visit later. Look at this man. Soon I shall make a killing off this town. Okay. Wonder about that later. For now, let's just go out of the east and let's head over to where the lake is. All right, so I think while we got a little bit of a space in between the next kind of exciting thing that happens with this, I want to know your guys' thoughts on something with this game. What are your thoughts on like the whole tier collecting sections with the wolf link? Because I've heard a lot of different opinions on it. I think I've made mine pretty clear. I'm not like an uber fan of the whole tier collecting thing. I think it does drag a little bit, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. So I kind of want to know your thoughts. Oh, also, this is the Great Bridge of Hylia. Alright, so let's go over here. And I don't trust that the bridge is black right here. But there's nowhere else to go, so let's go on. Hey, you smell something funny? Wasn't me. Gas? And fire! Oh no, we're trapped. Get out of here. Can I? This is kind of a life or death situation. If that fire reaches me, it's an instant game over. All right. Link, I've always gotta like you. If you have ever seen Zelda Universe's like Twilight Princess English dub, that is hands down one of the best parts of it. Just that improvised line from Midna being like, you know, Link, I've always sort of liked you. That's always been one of my favorite parts of that whole thing. But some of the ad-libs that they did with that were great. Phew, that was a close one. We're lucky there was this puddle down below, huh? So, this is like Hylia, but there's so little water. Sounds like the Spirit Spring should be somewhere around here as well. Anyways, let's take a good look around. So we can't technically access the spirits quite yet, because I think if I can look around a little bit, I think the Spirit Spring is supposed to be like up there, but we can't access it because the water level is too low down here. And here we have a little clowny here. I'm too old for this. Fire and Fulby's Watertop, land of fantastication. It's our grand reopening at our new lake bottom location. Yeah, nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water? Did Zoras who live upriver do something? Or is it the curse from the spirit that flows up the air? Whatever, it's not like I can go up and complain. And it's way too high. What's that, a customer? Yikes, it's a monster! Let's go take care of that monster, shall we? Oh no, he's gonna summon Stephen Hawking! Also, how are you able to blow that if you don't have lips? Like, genuinely, how is he doing that? That's not Stephen Hawking. Alright, this is our big bad. He will shoot arrows at us while also having his bird sometimes charge at us. Just dodge his attacks and wait for an opening to attack the bird. Okay, dodge that. Come on. Come on. Oh, dang it. Oh. Okay, just gotta wait for another opening. Come on. Come on. Come on down. Come on down. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it can grab you and do tons of health. Like, that did 2 hearts of damage in hero mode. Alright, come on, come on. Maybe... No! No, 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 no! Oh, I am one hit away from death. Oh, front! Oh, front! Oh. What? Maybe doing the energy thing? No! No, no, no! Dang it. Well, that could have gone better. All right, retry. And I only spawned in with 3 hearts. Great. By the way, that thing is required to do story progress, by the way. All right, skip that and go straight into the fight. Whoop. All right, come on. Wolf, back foot, back foot. All right. Oh, no, 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 no. Shut me down. What the? Is this supposed to be doing it? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. All right. Hey, stop it. I'm your new master now. Settle down. Hey, why don't we use this guy to get all the way to the lake's water source? I don't think this is such a good idea. Why am I being carried like this? It's so uncomfortable. Alright, we got ourselves a new minigame on Zora's River, where we basically have control over this bird and inverted controls. Okay. I wasn't sure at first what it would give me or not, what it would give me, but yeah. Alright, so there's not much you have to do here. Just basically dodge all the attacks and don't run into walls, otherwise you will take damage and you will have to start all over. Alright, just dodge all the falling rocks. That shouldn't be too hard. There is eventually a minigame that involves this thing, but or at least something similar to this, but it's not happening for a while. And dang, these guys upgraded from fire arrows to bomb arrows. Dang. All right, just shift off to the right. And okay, it's only one guy left, basically. Can fly up and over. I remember how much I struggled with this because I was terrible at dodging and like calculating how much I needed to dodge certain things as well as constantly getting hit by the arrows. So again, this was a section that I struggled with a lot. And now, into the keyhole! Welcome to Upper Zora's River. There's a lone spirit up here. Ah, we're already here. That bird turned out more useful than I expected. Well then, where is the village of Zora's? Look for it. It's getting cold. Hurry up. Nice hair. I mean, what are those Zoras up to anyway? Rivers run totally dry, right? I can't work like this. Cold. I miss my fur coat. I'd offer you my fur coat, but then I'd be, well, you know. Alright, so... let's see, do I... okay, how do I want to go about this? Maybe I could jump straight over? Nope. Is there any way out of this? Okay. Oh, yeah, I can see it now. Okay. Midna, if you could give me a hand and help me jump over, that would be great. Up. Midna, aren't you supposed to help me get over here? I feel like you should be helping me jump over. How do I do this? Huh. Seriously, Midna, aren't you supposed to help me out here? Because I don't see any way up here. Huh. Yeah, it also doesn't help when it comes to this section of the game being so long that it can be a little hard to navigate if you don't remember everything, like I do. Maybe there's another digging spot? Let's see, okay, you're useless. Am I supposed to just leave? Probably just need to leave. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Okay, yeah, I just needed to leave. Never mind. I thought I was able to access, like, a certain howling stone that was back there, but, I guess not. Wasted so much time there. Oh, hey, what's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought it would all be frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why don't I see any then? Well, anyways, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. Couldn't agree more. Alright, so... first I want to take care of these guys so I don't have any interruptions as I jump up. Oh, there we go. I think we can get up from here. Let's go. So this jumping section kind of requires some patience and timing. Because there's a lot of those. There's a lot of things that will fall down and will actually deal damage to you if you're not careful. So, jump, jump. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. My face is buried in the snow. Like I said, this section does require some timing and patience. Otherwise, you die pretty easily. Cause, yeah, I guess Wolf Link is not immune to fall damage like I thought. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. All right, hop, 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 hop. There we go. All right. That falls down. I can break that. Hop, 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 hop. Ooh, 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 ooh. Up, 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 up. All right. Hop, hop, hop. There we go. Again, that was another section that I struggled with as a kid because I was just way too spam happy when it comes to the jumping. So I didn't realize that there was some timing needed to do that particular one. So. Oh, you jerk. There's a wall between us. Okay, take down 1, 2, 3. And that opens up a portal to Zora's domain. The portal's opened here. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the world of life for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there. Open up our senses. What do we see? Those are the Zoras. Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave him like this. I think all we need to do is thaw them out. It does us no good just to stand here thinking, let's leave and come back later. Portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. Couldn't agree more. I prefer to think in really intense heat. So let's see, death mount. Now we just need something to potentially melt giant ice. What's around here that's still pretty hot? Yeah, it's this thing. And also, I want you to listen to Midna for a second. Like listen to her lines. Or I guess right here. Oh, she didn't do the voice line that I thought she was going to do. I think this is a relatively well-known fact about Twilight Princess by this point, but still, I want to share it. So Midna's lines, if sometimes they sound like they're actually English, but a little jumbled up, well, it's because they are actually. A good chunk of them are actually just the actress who provided all the lines for Midna, all the little voice clips. Those are her speaking in fluent English, but they are jumbled up. And one of the lines that she has whenever you activate her warping powers is, "I can take you there with my power." There are a butt ton more of them. In fact, there's actually a YouTube short that basically lists out a lot of them. It's actually kind of cool. Like, actually plays out all the clips and and unscrambled them, so it's kind of neat. Anyways, just freed Zora's domain from its icy prison. And hopefully by now we filled up the lake. Who knew something that so dangerous would come in handy? Alright, Zoras are safe now, so let's go. Ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? I say yes. Wait. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all lands of Hyrule. Oh, hi, sorry, I didn't see the chat for a second. Yeah, I've played Link to the Past before. In life, I was the elder of the Zora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. Dark Ones. They raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it. His presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were a Zora. Please, save my son. So, if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return you to the world of light then, huh? Yeah, for the YouTube chat, yeah, I played Link to the Past. Sorry, for some reason, my multi-chat thing, the thing that allows me to see every bit of chat, it isn't working on the YouTube side of things, even though it says it should. I don't know why, though. It's so weird. Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow, too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't we let you take it there? Can I? There we go. Alright, so. Ride it all the way down. And now, Lake Hylia, as it should be. Wouldn't you know it, we washed up right next to where the spring is. What a happy quinky dink. Aren't you awake yet? Look, we got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. It looks like we're right in front of the spirit spring to boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go. Snap out of it and let's get to the spirit. Yep, let's go in. Alright, let's speak. I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by Twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods, you have done well to make it this far. Gather my scattered tears of light that were stolen by shadow. Gather them in this. I am now a pillar. I am sure you know by now the forms that these dark insects take when they steal our light. In the shadow realm of Twilight, the insects are invisible like the humans of this world. Collect my light. Lift the final cloud of Twilight that threatens to cover all of Hyrule. And again, I am so thankful that they cut down the amount of tears from the previous versions. And correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Wasn't it that in the Wii and GameCube version, wasn't there a couple of insects actually in Hyrule Castle Town itself? Because I think they removed those in the HD version. Again, I could be totally wrong on this. I haven't played the Wii or GameCube versions in a while. But yeah. Drop, drop, drop. Hi. Bye. Alright, so I need to get this guy over. Hey, follow me. Follow me. Come over. Come here. Hey, you. Get over here. Come on. Don't you want to hug? Don't you want to hug old Wolfie? Come on. Come on. Don't you want to hug the puppy? Come and hug the puppy. He just wants to hug you. Hey, come on. Come on. Will you just... Come on. Come on. Don't you want to hug the puppy? The puppy just wants to hug you. Alright. Oh. Okay, I'm actually kind of thankful that he knocked me out of that. Okay, so. Knock this one out first. Then get this one to follow me. And there we go. Oh, no. Dang it. Gosh darn that wall. There. Okay. And there. Finally. It's way harder than it needed to be. Alright. So now I just need to find more of the insects. It's only like there's only 2 more in this area. Don't. I went too fast. Alright, so now I need to find my way around and get back up there. Come on. Swim around. Come on. Oh, I had to go all the way around. Okay, that is one issue I kind of have with Twilight Princess, because this isn't like a remotely isolated instance of this kind of thing. But wait, Midna wants to say something?
What was that?
Hey, if you blow that grass here, the monster bird that was just here should come back. And even if you can't play it yourself, maybe you can sit here and howl the same song. Okay. Anyways. Oh yeah, the mistakes that you make in Twilight Princess, at least in terms of like platforming or puzzle solving, the penalties seem to be a little harsher than I feel like other Zelda games are. I mean, in terms of combat, there's not much of a penalty unless you're playing hero mode. But oh! Case in point, because I did that, I had to swim all the way back over and climb and do all that stuff. And it kind of slows everything down. There. Alright, so there's just one more of those bugs. Then I had to make my way up to Upper Zora's River, as well as Zora's Domain. Alright, so swim around and head over to kind of near where the spirit was. Oh, what? Oh. Can I? Thank you. So, I want to go this way. See, there's a couple Zoras around here, and... Oh, yep, I can see it. I can see it. Hi, Bug. Bye, Bug. Alright, and hopefully this one is one I can do to summon a big bird. Okay, skip all that. Alright, send me flying in. And I would recommend turning on your sense when you're riding this bird, because if you look on the map, there are indeed shadow bugs. So again, this was another area that I struggled with as a kid because I did not know how to hit these things. Dang it. Come on. Got it. Okay. By the way, if you miss any of these, you have to go back and redo this whole thing again. So, yeah, just be aware of that. Alright, so now... Get that. And, come on. Nope. Got it. Okay, I don't have to do a second run on this bird thing. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, it does. One of my favorite things to do with the bird is fly through the waterfall. It's such a cool effect. Okay. Dive. Rise up. This is surprisingly kind of hard to control with the Wii U gamepad. And dive. Alright. Into the keyhole! Come on, fly a little faster, please. Upper Zora's River. Welcome back. Alright. Hey, it's that lady from before. Talk to her and... What's that? A bug? Ew, nasty, what's it so big? Golly, I'm so sick of roughing it in the boonies. To be fair, I would be sick of fucking out in the boonies too. Are there any more? Huh? It's gone. That was nasty. I hope it doesn't come back. Oh well. Golly, work is tanking just as hard as my personal life these days. And now that the water's raised, we can actually go across this. And at long last, I've been waiting to do this. Can interact with it. Why must you interrupt me to do when I want to do my Howling Stone? Okay. 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 How did this accept the second one when the first one was clearly more accurate? Something's a little screwy when it comes to that. Alright, whatever. And now for another familiar tune. The Requiem of Spirit from Ocarina of Time. Pretty underrated track in my opinion. Take sword in hand and find me. just outside of Hyrule Castle. Alright, let's continue our search for the bugs. Do you think Prince Rallis passed through here? He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come, let us follow this path in search of him. So we could go down that way and go to Hyrule Castle and... Actually, wait, are there? Oh. Oh, there is a shadow bug in Hyrule Castle. In Hyrule Castle Town. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I have to do the waterway. Alright, looks like I was wrong. That they still have a Hyrule Castle Town shadow bug. I thought they got rid of those, but apparently they didn't do their sprays. They apparently didn't spray for them this year. Okay. See a couple shadow Decobabas. Okay, I want to go this way. Because there's no northern entrance, I have to go to the east. Oh, let's wait. No, there's no faster way from here. Never mind. Wait, is there? No, I haven't unlocked it. Okay. I know that there's a portal later that takes you just outside of Hyrule Castle Town, but it looks like I haven't unlocked that yet. Okay, so want to go this way? Oh, hey, it's the wolf. It's the golden wolf. Of course, I can't jump up there, but he's there. You can see him. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's the portal that I was expecting to see. There we go. Okay. So let's defeat these spaghetti monsters. Seriously, that's what I always think whenever I see their hair. I always see them as spaghetti monsters. Anyone else? Just me? Alright. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go into the castle town. Okay, so it looks like it's just over by where Telma's bar is. So I just need to go south. And I'm actually realizing more and more why I feel like this place goes on a little longer. It's because you have to revisit places you've already been because they don't give you the Vessel of Light for a long time. So because of that, it feels like it's longer. If they gave you the Vessel of Light right when you entered the Twilight, I feel like this section would have felt a lot shorter. Alright, well, whatever. So now let's go... Not there. Zora's Domain. Right into the water. Alright, so there's a bug somewhere around this spot. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Here. Can I climb? Thank you. There we go. Alright, and the last two are just outside of the domain. First, go on to these little lily pads to find one of them just kind of hanging out in the water. And then the second one, I think I need to climb somewhere to get to that one. Come on. Also, in case you were wondering, this thing is ice. That section is basically blocked off for now. Hey, we can climb up from here. So yeah, without the ice to climb on, we had to find other ways to climb around. Which I'll admit does alleviate a little bit of the whole retreading areas we've been to before, because it does require us to traverse them in a way that we didn't before. So I will give credit for that. How on earth, though, the physics on that work? Like, it looks like a perfect tube. Like that. How does that work? You'd think it would splash down a little bit more, but I don't know. I'm not a physicist. I don't know. I'm not an expert on physics, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I may not know what I'm talking about with that. Alright, so jump down here. Oh, killed it before he could dive down. Hey, what's going on? There should be one more. Where could that last tier be? What? There it is. What's going on? This is weird. Turn on the portals. Let's go out like Hylia. Ominous. All right. I was like, why is the camera so far away? Okay. Oh, kind of want to take the bridge a little bit further. All right. I will warn you right now, if you're playing hero mode, prepare for somewhat difficult fight. Oh, that... No. Why? Why does that thing exist? No! Oh, no. Me, presumably the mother of all these shadow beings. First, you gotta jump on it and nom its abdomen. Until it lands into the water. Do not stay in the water for any prolonged period of time, because otherwise it will charge at you and attack you. So just stay on the platform. Oop. All right. Dodge that. And come. Why didn't I latch on? I'm supposed to latch onto it and knock it down a second time. Okay, come on. Come on down. Come on down. Dodge presumably a stinger. Oh, no. Knock it down. And, okay, I need to knock it down one more time after this. Okay. Alright. Again, just kind of dodge. It's sack. Oh! Alright, no problem. It's no problem. Dodge and. No. Okay. While it's floating, get on top of it. Unleash Midna's move. And there we go. The final shadow bug has been defeated. Only to give us one measly little tear. Dude, that thing should be worth at least 5. Vessel of Light is full of tears, and light has returned to this area. You make sure to get that last few shadow now. See you later. I'll see you in like 5 seconds. Hands down, all the spirits, I think Lanayru is the coolest design. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a dragon or a giant sea snake or whatever, but it's so cool looking. I love it. My name is Lanayru. Your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits in Hyrule. O hero chosen by the gods, the dark power that you seek, it waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something and never forget it. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses, that we lock away the forbidden power. Y'all ready for some nightmare fuel? When all was chaos, the goddesses descended and gave order and life to the world. They granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light, and then returned to the heavens. The lands where the goddesses descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm. For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. But soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule, and a great battle ensued. Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the Sacred Realm. It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. O hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will, before long, be ruled by it. Never forget that. The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lake bed temple in Lake Hylia. I feel like I can't really say much about that particular cutscene, because it's been talked about to death on pretty much every other Zelda YouTube channel, every TikTok I've ever seen when it comes to Twilight Princess. I don't think I can really add that much to that conversation. But yeah, it is a legit unsettling scene, and it really does add more perspectives, especially considering that a lot of the information that we learned is directly from Ocarina of Time. Heck, even the background music, most of it is the music used whenever talking about the three goddesses in Ocarina of Time. But just adding in the dark interlopers and the whole Fuse Shadow thing, and even talking about the war, which only been tapped upon in other Zelda games like in Link to the Past, it just adds a new level of it just makes things feel all the more unsettling. But let's cheer up a little bit. Let's talk to Clowny here. Some of the Zoras are still alive down under there. I thought that maybe they dried up along with the lake. Hey buddy, have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake. They put on such airs with all their rituals and fancy temple hoo-ha, then they just disappeared. And what's with putting that temple so deep that humans can't swim there? I swear those Zoras. Oh, are you a customer? You're one lucky fella. Height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, the very peak of flying fantastification. Sorry, I've actually never played Peak. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time only, and without waiting in line, it's a paltry 10 rupees. What do you say, buddy of mine? Want to give it a shot? This is actually required for making progress, so here you go, yellow rupee. Welcome, fella, right this way. If I can say anything interesting about this guy, if I can turn around. On his jacket sleeve is a bullet bill. What another nice little instance of a Mario character making a cameo in a Zelda game. And also, I never noticed that you actually have little mustache hairs. I've actually never noticed that before. Huh. Learn something new every day. Loading the cargo. Opening the hatch. Ready? Aim! Fire! I've always loved that. Oh, hey, Midna. Whoa, that reminds me of something. Fire at a cannon reminded you of something. You have a funny way of remembering things, Midna. Didn't the Lake Queen in Zora's domain ask you to do something? She asked us to find her son. How does firing out of a cannon remind you about saving a Zora kid? Midna, you have a weird memory. Alright, she's just saying go find the Zora kid, rescue, gain ability. And oh yeah, that building is basically your only way down into Lake Hylia unless you have Wolfling's warping abilities. Basically, you take a Kuko and you just fly down to Lake Hylia. There is a minigame involved with it, and I will be playing it, but yeah. For the time being, no, I'm not going to interact with it until I need to go to Lake Hylia again. Let's just make our way over to Hyrule Castle Town. And wait. Was there horse grass nearby? Because I could really use my horse right now. Might be faster. Oh, yep. Horse grass. I can't skip it. Okay. There you are, old girl. Let's go. Well, so much for being faster. There we go. Also, I just realized I probably should have done a little bit of healing at the spring earlier. Oh well. Oh, wait, money. I could use some. I've been spending a lot of it lately, and I'm gonna have to be spending a little bit more in the near future, so get a bit of money too. Oh, and that connects, okay. That's just a connection point, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. That's just an extra path that you can take over to where the Bridge of Elden normally is. Though, if I'm remembering correctly, and again, I could be wrong about this, I think down that path is where you can find rare chews. And that's important to note because rare chews, if you capture their chew jellies, they can provide you with probably one of the best healing items in the game. As if you drink rare chew jelly. Oh, Mr. Dude, wait! Anyways, if you drink rare chew jelly, it'll fully heal you and will give you a temporary attack boost. I have come to deliver a letter. There is a letter for you, my dude. 2 letters, in fact. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. Alright, what do you got for me? Let's see. Good stuff inside. We finally finished production on a new type of bomb. These ones can be used in the water. We'll be going to Kakariko here in the near future, so that's good to keep in mind. And now open for business. Linearu Tourism. The Linearu Tourist Association has prepared the grand tour of natural splendor. Our current main attraction is Isa and Henya's playground for grown-ups. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You'll find them immediately down the riverbank from the Zora waterfall pool. Isa's rapid ride and Henya's fishing hole. We'll deal with those later, but for now, let's go into Telma's bar. This guy, the one that has an extraordinarily tall head that I can't zoom in on because I can't go into first-person view with this. Give him enough rupees, he'll give you a piece of heart. Let's see, no, wrong way. I'm gonna go down this way. This is a minigame. I'm gonna hold off on playing that for a while, though. All right, let's visit this house. Agatha's castle. Oh boy, I thought you were a giant grasshopper, but you're not a bug. You're a person. Still, you're wearing those clothes, so that tells me you like bugs too. Oh boy, I forgot the formalities. You have an audience with me. The princess of the Bug Kingdom, Agatha. I've invited the 24 golden bugs of the world to the ball, but I don't know if they got lost on the way or what, but they're not here, that's for sure. If you see them, would you please bring them here to Agatha's castle and tell them the princess awaits. Yes, there are 24 golden bugs scattered throughout the entire world. If you bring them to her, she will give you money. She will give you money for them. And I think just handing her even just one golden bug will actually get you a wallet upgrade. And also, don't worry too much about finding the golden bugs, because Where there's one, there's usually another in the same area. Because there are male and female bugs. So it's technically just 12 bugs. It's just finding a male and female counterpart like this. Like I found a female ladybug and there should be a male ladybug somewhere in this very same area. But yeah, I'm not going to go for every single golden bug, but I will at least turn one in and get a wallet upgrade, at the very least. Let me see if I can find the male ladybug anywhere around here. If you're struggling at all to find any of the golden bugs, a nice tip that I can offer you, outside of, again, you can find pretty much the same bugs within the same area, like the male and female counterparts. Use the Gale Boomerang. It will usually tell you if there's a golden bug by doing the lock-on thing, and it's also used to capture some of the bugs as well. So that is my best tip that I can offer you. Oh, we can't do anything about that chest or that floating lantern over there. We can't do anything about that right now. Dang it. It's gonna drive me nuts. And, oh yeah, turn off the bow and bomb arrow combo. And can I still visit Agatha's castle even though it's nighttime is my question. Oh yeah, this building is a fortune teller. She will give you hints on story as well as tell you where to find pieces of heart if you need to find them. Alright, little Agatha. I got 2 bugs for you. Alright, first, a male ladybug. So, being a ladybug automatically makes me a girl. Is that it, Flyboy? Huh? Oh boy, who's your friend? You're a cute little male ladybug, aren't you, little cutie? Little ladybug. If I was smaller, I would get on your back and we fly around. Oh boy, thank you so much. I'm so happy. You actually went bug hunting for me, didn't you? To be honest, I doubted you would. I guess some might consider me a poor-mannered princess. From now on, if you'll bring me insects, I'll share my happiness with you. You can keep it in this. We got the thing, got the big wallet which can hold 1,000 rupees. I wonder if there's a partner for little male ladybugs somewhere close by where you found this one. If any bug becomes part of a pair, I think I'll be able to share great happiness with you. By that she means she will give you double what she would normally. Double the amount of rupees normally. Like, just turning in one of a pair will net you 50, but having a full pair, she'll give you 100 for the second bug. Alright, same little poem. We have a pair, don't you? Alright. Yep, 100 rupees. 22 until I have them all. I believe getting all 24 bugs will net you another wallet upgrade. If I'm remembering right. It's either a wallet upgrade or it is a piece of heart. Either way, it's worth your time. And if you're not going to 100% the game, at least try to do the golden bug one, because it's still a worthwhile. It's still worthwhile to do, because you do still at least get money, even if you don't get every bug. That is a Zora child. This is beyond my expertise. Link, you look dazed. Oh, that is the ugliest man I've ever seen in my life. Those glasses did not do favors for you, buddy. Doctor, wait. If something isn't done, this child will... Well, this isn't good. Human doctor won't do, huh? That old coon reminded me, though. I've heard of a shaman in Kakariko village, in the Elden Lands, who's tended Gorons and Zoras. Is that true? Perhaps if we take him there... Inadvisable. Too dangerous. But we can't turn a blind eye to a pretty girl in need either. Yes, we'd better escort you. Am I right, boys? Well, isn't that nice? To reach Kakariko, we gotta cross 2 lanes that are each infested by dangerous beasts. But we'll be safe now. It gets me every time. Cowards, don't ever show your faces here again. Oh my. Looks like we got one young swordsman left. And not only that, but it looks like this brave young man will escort us. So get ready to go, honey. Pronto. You know that girl, don't you? It's a real shame. She can't even remember her own name right now. Bless her heart. She found this poor boy collapsed in the road. So she did all she could to save him. More courage in that girl than in all the soldiers of Hyrule, for sure. You lend your strength to her. You hear me? For what's coming, have your bow ready. So you say the bridge to the west has been destroyed, huh? That our only option is to cross the bridge to the east. Oh, east? I thought you said west. Okay, I already did that joke before in a previous stream. I won't make it again. You see what that means? You'll have to deal with that thing. Nice transition. Thank you so much for this. If you don't mind me asking, what's your name? My dude? Even she's questioning the legitimacy of my name. I will never forget, all my life, forget your kindness, my dude. Little lady, I think you best save your thanks until we're safe in Kakariko. The swordsman of ours has great eyes, honey. They're proud and wild, like a feral beast. Really, he looks kind of stoned right now. We need a beast right now to keep the true ones at bay. If we make it to Kakariko safely, we'll just have to thank him then, okay? So yeah, just follow. So yeah, on the map there should be a little path marked. I'm just gonna run ahead because it's not gonna matter too much for this opening section here. And run up to the bridge. Oh yeah, on top of the boat, also have the Gale Boomerang. It won't matter immediately, but you will need it for a little bit later. Having a little jousting rematch. This time, he's shielded on both sides. Okay, it's your turn, honey. I count on you. Here we go. Have the bow ready and fire! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, First, I'm gonna heal. And... Don't! I suck at this! Why do I suck at this jousting thing? Okay, dodge, there we go. But yeah, that's the idea. Shoot him with the bow, dodge out of the way. Don't! I really suck at fighting this thing on horseback. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's go. Don't. You know, maybe I'm not the legendary hero like these guys thought if I'm sucking this hard at what should be one of the— Ah! I should really just shut up. I really just shut up. Okay. There. Okay. One hit. Only 11 arrows left. This is not looking good for me. Okay. At least he didn't hit me. At least he didn't hit me. That's good. Okay. Race along and there. 2 arrows do him in. Hope you can swim, buddy. And I got a small key. Got the gate keys to Kakariko. Nice, honey. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I did it. Eventually. Okay, this next session, like I said, is where you want to have the Gale Boomerang. So, let's get going. First of all, do not stay too far away from the carriage. You want to be as close to it as possible. Yep, it's an escort mission. Thankfully, this is not one of the worst ones. It's not quite escorting that one robot in Skyward Sword bad, but it still has some of the same annoyances, including enemies being everywhere, and you have to stay pretty close to it. And yeah, that's why you want to have the Gale Boomerang. Use it to put out the fires that will be cast onto the carriage. Because the enemies will not really target you as much as it will target them. Alright. So let's get off of our horse. And let's unlock this gate. We have 2 keys. We just need to do 1 more later. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Hey, I'm here. Get going. Do not worry about me. I can catch up. I'm not good at mustard, but I can catch up. All right. Okay, okay. As long as you at least take out the archers, that should be okay. Oh, also be aware of these birds. They will release bombs that will distract the horses and veer them off the path. Okay, come on. Thankfully, shooting the bombs will just instantly kill the birds, so at least I can be thankful for that. Though I only have 6 arrows left. Crud. This is not looking good for me. Alright, now they should be back on the path. Thankfully, there's not really a time limit as much as just make sure they don't stay on fire for too long. Otherwise, you will have to start over. Okay. Wow, that boar actually did a good job of veering me off course a little bit. Okay, let's go. All right. Let's get moving. Come on. No, I'm only one arrow away from... Hey, horses running around in circles. This looks like it's... Yeah, I know, Midna. I know that the bombs veer it off course. I know. You don't have to tell me. Come on, there we go. Also, I need more arrows. Please tell me that there's grass nearby that I can cut down and get some more. Crap. Can the Gale Boomerang do anything? On. Okay, this is getting annoying. And it's just wasting time. Come on. I wanted to complete the Lightbag Temple by the end of stream. Come on. Oh! Gale Boomerang can be effective. Okay, good to know. I just need to be closer. Okay, right here. Just... No. Does not mean run. I do not need to... I swear, every time I get on my horse, something bad happens. Mary Jane, you've cursed me. But then again, I cursed you with a pretty terrible name, so I guess we're even. He has passed through the worst of it. As long as he rests, he should recover in due time. Do you know the fate of his mother? Her welfare consumes him. He has been mumbling deliriously about her almost constantly. I can see the knowledge grieves you. Must be an awful memory. I'll stay with him until he's better, no matter how long it takes. Is that so? Thank you, Colin. Again, I love the little growth, bits of character growth from Colin. He's probably the only one of the kids that I actually really like. And it's moments like that that really show why. Hey, my dude, about Ilya. Is it true? What they said about her? Yes, she has lost her memory, Colin, and regaining it will be no simple task. But it will be alright, child. If we just give her some time, I'm certain that Ilya will find her heart again. So, Colin, I'd like to ask you to stay in this village until then. It is our turn to show the courage that you have already displayed. Nice to see there's still hope here. It's always good to see happy results repay your efforts. Those skills of yours, any chance you're of the mind to put them to use for Hyrule? What hope there is in our kingdom is frail and dying, but there's still a group trying to do what it can. And I'm a member of that group. Call me Telma. I may just stay here a bit longer. I'm still worried about Ilya, and, well, never mind about the rest. My dude, I want you to see you again in my bar. You hear me? The bar is actually a kind of safe house for my friends. There's a passageway that leads to the castle from in there as well. If you ever need anything, stop by. I'll be waiting for you, honey. Marry me. What? Now for one of my favorite renditions of one of the best songs from Ocarina. Yeah, this version of the Serenade of Water, it's just freaking beautiful. I love it. Like, Serenade of Water was already beautiful in its Ocarina iteration, but man, this one takes it to the next level. I love it. Let's crawl through this little space. Let's dive in. I am deeply grateful to you for aiding my son in his time of need. You were right to bring him here. Kakariko Village is a sacred place for the Zora people. It is where we take our eternal rest. My husband in life, King Zora, also rests his spirit here. It is no coincidence my son found his salvation in this place. That which I have promised you is within this grave. During his lifetime, my husband created garments specifically for the chosen hero. Garments that house the ability of the Zora. You got the thing! Receive Zora armor. Allows us to freely swim underwater and even breathe underwater. However, you will take increased damage from fire and ice attacks. And it's not just double either. I think it's like 10 times damage. It's basically insta-kill in hero mode. Now at last, I can join the king in slumber. And yet, my son, he still knows nothing of my death. If you see him again, please pass on this message. Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of our people. Howdy, Helix. How are you doing today? Oh, just double? Okay. It's a good thing you found all your friends. Yeah. Last few shadow, yeah. Whole strategy will repeat itself. Go to the temple, bottom lake. Yeah, okay. Alright, so our next stop should be Barnes to pick up the water bombs that are needed. As well as some arrows because I'm completely out. Doing pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, I'd say that's pretty good. I'm doing pretty well myself. It's nice to be streaming again. I took a 2-week break from streaming to do just stuff around the holidays, but it is nice to be back and just be playing games again, and yeah, it's just been really nice. So you just head into the shop, and if I remember correctly, right over here is, yep, buyback. You can sell bombs in your bomb bag for money. 37 rupees for my bombs that are remaining. Alright, finish my water bombs. Good, good. Let's do 15. Bomb bags can actually hold different amount of bombs depending on what type. Like, regular bombs it's 30 max, and water bombs is 15 max. So there is that to consider when deciding what kind of bombs you want to take with you. Oh, I did not need to talk to you. Yeah, I already know about that. You want to get on top of the building? No, I think I'm good. Alright, so now I want to go... Let's see, I don't think Malo March sells arrows, do they? I don't think they do. Nope. You're playing the backwards version of this game? Yeah, I'm playing hero mode on the Wii U. So it's the version with double damage and no health recovery outside of like potions and milk and all that kind of stuff. Because I feel like the vanilla version is a little too easy, especially when it comes to combat, so I'm just adding this as an added challenge for myself. Trust me, if it wasn't for that, I'd be playing the normal version. I would be playing the vanilla version. But, yeah. Just gotta deal with the backwards version for now. Alright, so where can I buy arrows is the question. I don't think there is a shop around Kakariko where I can buy arrows, so looks like I'm gonna have to do either a little bit of grinding or find a shop somewhere in like Castletown or something where I can buy them. Alright, let's summon my horse. Because outside of the arrows, I think I'm all set to go to the Lake Bed Temple. Because I got everything that I need for it. Oh, okay, I just barely missed. Actually, wait. Probably don't want to go this way because this way leads to the Bridge of Eldin, and I can't exactly jump over it. So, at least I don't think in this version I can. Or, Link, why are you going backwards? There we go. I don't know, maybe there's another way that I'm just forgetting about. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I need to go south. Okay. There is no other way. So I need to go back. It's been too long since I last played Twilight Princess. It's been too long since I last played it. I'm already forgetting stuff. Alright. Alright. Back over to Kakariko and just go out the south entrance. Okay, race on over. Alright. Dang it. There. There. Alright, so go this way, and forgetting what those things are called. The things that just kind of run around all Roadrunner like and like poop bombs. I'm forgetting what those enemies are called. Let's see, couple of I think those are both goblins, if not just regular goblins. Jump down into the water, provide a nice little shortcut, like it. And let's go over. Oh yeah, I can see the gate. It's supposed to go this way. Oh wait, I just remembered, before I actually go to Lake Hylia, there is one other thing that I need to go and take care of. I'd almost forgotten. I forgot about the Hero Shade, learning a new technique. And yes, I think this is actually where you can get the rare chew. Though I think it's only at nighttime that you can get it. Okay, so run straight over to Hyrule Castle so I can get my sword skill. Because the next one that I'm supposed to learn is probably one of the more useful ones. Alright, so go down this way. And I think it's supposed to be... Yeah, I see him. Okay. Dismount. Oh! How dare you shoot up? No, you don't get away with that easily. Alright. Alright, Skelly boy. Teach me your skills. We meet again. It appears your efforts have begun to return some vigor to Hyrule, but it's far too early to relax. Do you feel ready to earn another hidden skill to steel yourself for the forthcoming battles against more powerful foes? Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the shield attack. Now then, come at me. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well, my third hidden skill is the backslice. Let it be hewn into your mind. A mere shield attack is no match for an enemy protected not just by a shield, but a thick, full-body coat of armor. Such enemies are often focused on guarding against frequent frontal attacks. They often leave their rear unprotected. That is when you Z-target and press A while tilting to the left or right to jump and roll around your foe, then perform a jumping slice. This is the backslice. Now, try it! Target, swing around and press B. You carry yourself well, but do not forget the proper timing for swinging your sword while you jump. The third hidden skill, the backslice, has been passed on. Out of all the hidden skills, this is probably the one I use the most, because it is useful against so many of the harder enemies in the game, especially later on. And it's probably the one you'll be seeing me use the most, other than maybe the finisher. There are 4 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and the time you come to learn the next skill. Maybe we meet again. And that's the last we'll see of our Skelly Boy for a little while. So, let's go. Oh, I swear I'm better at making this horse turn in other versions. Alright, back over to the bridge. So that I can drift down using some cuckoos and make our way to the Lake Bed Temple. Alright. Yeah, right here is good. So I'll leave you here, and let's go. The goofy music, I love it. Alright, so I don't think it really matters which cuckoo you pick up, and huh, you can see the feathers just kind of spraying out. I've never noticed that before. Huh. Oh, I can't talk to you while I'm holding it? Dang it. Well, hi there. Welcome to Fallby's Flight by Fowl. Are you ready to flight for a flight full of dreams and sweet, sweet bonuses? A cuckoo-powered ride around Lake Hylia? You will love it. Next up for a fantastic vacation. One big guy. Just one? Right. Then that's 20 rupees for a ticket to the Isle of Riches. How about it, partner? So, 20 rupees for one? Midna, just stay in the shadow and don't say anything. Oh, right. Thanks, partner. Now, just grab a cuckoo of any color and try to sail to the Isle of Riches. Can I pick up a cuckoo, please? Please, I actually kind of want to play this minigame. No. Get over it. Get over it. There. Thank you. Okay, so this minigame. See those giant holograms of, like, rupees? If you fly through them, they will actually give you rupees. There's, like, a path that you can take, but I am mostly gonna ignore them. Can I shift around a little bit? Because your goal is to aim for this island here, and specifically that top chest. You can get the subsequent ones if you're careful enough, but aim for the top. You can't climb your way up to the prizes. Okay, come on. No! No, no, no! Wow, how did I mess up that badly to miss all of the prizes? Anyways, your prizes. At the very top is a piece of heart, and then afterwards it gives you more and more money. And I think one of them is a Miiverse stamp if you're playing the HD version. Alright. But with that, let's go for a little swim. Okay. Iron boots, and let's dive. Also equip the water bombs. And for the first time in these 3D Zelda game, you can actually use your sword underwater. In the past, you can only use the hook shot before, but here, you can use your sword, you can use the water bombs. It's nice and easy. It's actually kind of nice. That it gives you more options underwater than in previous Zelda games. And yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Zora armor. I love the design of this thing. Okay, the flippers at the feet are a little silly looking, but the rest of the armor looks pretty cool. Like, I love the golden helmet on it, and if you're underwater, it'll actually put a mask over your face, implying that that's how Link is able to breathe. Like, it's almost like the mask on his face is what's helping him to breathe underwater. It's kind of cool. And for this, what you're supposed to do is blow up that, build up a little bit of a current, and drop that. It'll rise up and open the way to the Lament Temple. Also, that text on the wall. You think it would say something, but no, it's just the alphabet. It's just the, like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G kind of thing in the Hylian script. Kind of wish that there was more to it, but especially considering that there's actually a lot of instances of text actually being kind of cool and actually having actual meanings if you are able to read Hylian. But no, they didn't bother to give it any special thing. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. All right. And here we have a few new enemies. One are jellyfish, which are completely immune to any damage we can do to it right now, so just avoid them. And the other are those little, like, oyster clam things. Just wait for it to open its mouth and then slash at, like, its... and just slash at its flesh. Anyways, welcome to Lament Temple. Let's see, there's a couple chews around here. I may wanna get a few. Oh good, I needed more arrows. I may defeat a few of these chews because red ones basically act exactly like red potions, restoring 8 hearts. Yeah. Which will be nice to have. Let's see, in here are water bombs. Probably should have saved opening this chest then, because water bombs are kind of useful for the rest of the dungeon. Whatever. Pull the lever! And that opens the way. Oh! Avoid the purple ones. Their chew jellies are pretty useless. It's pretty much either it only restores 1 heart of damage, or it does, or it actually hurts you. Whoa, that's treacherous. Well, don't you think you ought to knock down the stalactites hanging from off the ceiling first? They don't look very stable. I bet they break pretty easily if you hit them with enough force, don't you think? Also, I love that little detail. Like, listen to when I summon Midna. You can actually hear a little bit of an echo, and it's only here in the Lament Temple that happens. It's pretty cool. And also, I like that it actually does give you a hint about going to barns to get more bombs and use bomb arrows, basically. Congratulations, Midna. Even though you don't always, even though you say you don't really care that much about the people of the light and Link, at least I can say with absolute certainty, thanks for knocking me back on there, little buddy. Anyways, at least you're a bigger help than Kirsty from Paper Mario Sticker Star. At least I can verify you're a bigger help than her. Anyways, go through this little corridor, and here we encounter a new enemy, as well as kind of see the outskirts, which eventually we're able to go into the water around this little spot, but it's not necessary. It's literally optional. There's not even any chests down here. So anyways, we encounter a new enemy. These are Lizalfos. Oh, they're a more combat oriented enemy, but they're not too much of a threat. Stab them in the thigh, and they're done. Let's see. Smash these pots, and I saw him move. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Nope, 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 nope. 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 And yeah, this room is basically just your central hub. Think of this as Ocarina of Time Water Temple 2.0. And by that, I mean a lot of people find this place kind of confusing. And much like Ocarina of Time Water Temple, where I basically know that dungeon like the back of my hand, this one I'm not gonna struggle that much on. It's not gonna be as much of a cakewalk as when I did Ocarina of Time, but I'm also not exactly gonna be spending the next like 3 hours lost in this place. So I can at least say that. Let's see, I think I'm supposed to go this way? No, that doesn't. But remember, there's room for later. Let's see, avoid the Tektites. I don't feel too much like fighting them. What's the chests? Ooh, arrows. Alright. Oh, I did not mean to do the back slice, but that works. Alright. Hop over and pull the lever, Link. And fun fact about these stairs. Roll into them and they actually cause you to fall backwards. So actually just walk up them. You can't roll up them. Every Zelda player who always tries to just constantly spam A to go faster just screamed out in horror. Okay, so I think, yeah, that way it's just a locked door, so I can't do anything about that. Ah! Okay. So then the east door is all I can go. Alright, so avoid that Tektite and go through the door. No, that's not it either. Huh, so that lever down there was kind of the wrong lever. Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever? Dude, The Emperor's New Groove is like one of the single most quotable movies I've ever watched in my life. Like, I think out of any Disney movie, I think that one is probably the one that I quote the most. With the first Pirates of the Caribbean being a pretty close second for me. Alright, so I think there's nothing I can really do. Oh, wait. There was something I could do. Okay. So I just need to walk across here as soon as I can climb back up. Okay, looks like that thing you can't jump high enough to reach me, so we're good. Oh! Hey! A little cavern. Okay, so let's go down here and walk across this because I already brought down the stalactite. Shimmy my way around here. Drop down. Is there anything else around here? Looks like another stalactite. So, bomb and arrow combo. Combo off. Oop, thankfully I can still climb up here. So much camera shake, oh my gosh. And that should get me, I got a smoky, yep. Okay, now I can make my way further into the dungeon. And go out the east door. Nope. Link was just totally giving me the side eye, like, aren't you gonna do anything about this? Are you gonna do anything about that? Link may not be the most expressive in this one. I still say, like, Skyward Sword or Wind Waker are definitely win in terms of most expressive Link, but this Link still's got some good faces here and there. So you dodge this little Helmosaur. Basically, attack it from the front, you can't do anything about it, but attack it from the back or find a way to remove its shell, and you can do damage to it. And ooh, treasure chest. I'm going to guess dungeon map? Dungeon map. And no, it wasn't because I waited until the right moment to guess it. I actually thought it was going to be the dungeon map. I'm not cheating. Okay. So, break the pottery, and let's go up. Oh, dang it. Probably should heal up a little bit. I'm down to 2 hearts. There we go. Alright, so put iron boots on, and there we go. Let's continue on. So, probably want to pull this lever so that I can go to the eastern side. Ow! Okay. Go this way, maybe? Yes. No, actually. Wrong lever, wrong lever. Actually, the more and more I let this thought sit with me constantly quoting the Emperor's New Groove, the more and more I start to realize the awful, awful truth. Link and Midna are totally Kronk and Yzma. Really think about this for a second. Link is really strong, but has kind of a himbo energy. He's not like the brightest. He's not exactly the brightest Link from what we've seen. And then Midna is very sassy and is very in charge and is clearly the brains behind everything. They are totally Kronk and Yzma. Okay. Oh, man, where am I? Well, I figured I would get lost at least once in this dungeon. I didn't expect it to be this early. Alright, so go up. Maybe... Oh, here it is. Duh, I needed to look for the locked door. Alright, so go through this door and... think... this way? There's a couple of stalactites, so I think I can knock them down and climb up from there. Man, this place uses a lot more bomb arrows than I remember. Okay, so knock this one down. Don't think I need to knock down the other one. And let's climb up this vine. It's kind of weird that with the bomb arrow combo thing, it doesn't change it to say that I'm using the water bombs instead of just regular bombs. Anyone else kind of notice that? There we pull that down and that opens up the little door. Up. Also, don't take too long to aim. The bombs will still explode even if you're aiming. So, be quick about where you're aiming. So you dodge the Helmosaur. I think... This is a new enemy. I'm blanking on its name, but basically blow up its bubble and then kill it before it can respawn its bubble. There is a better way to fight these things later, but we don't have access to it. Alright, so from here, gonna hop down, avoid these chews, and ooh, there's another chest. Oh. that, and what's in here? Ooh, small key. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh, wait. Door. Hop across here and shoot. Oh! Right in your thigh! Alright, so I need to go this way. And that leads to where I was earlier. But then again, I did see that there was a treasure chest back here, so maybe that will have hopefully water bombs, because I am starting to run a little low. Yay, water bombs! And some arrows. Nice. Okay, so disable that and do that. Okay. So I'm gonna go back through the door and see what else I can do with that one room that had the like bubble enemy. Oh, yeah, there's a locked door. Open that, and that leads us to here. So first, gonna climb out. And there we go. And just run up the little spiral. Okay. Defeat the Tektites. And let's continue on. So while we're just kind of running up here, I want to ask, where would you rank this dungeon, like in comparison to the other ones in Twilight Princess? Because I know that this is not always going to be at the top of the list. Like, I know that most Zelda fans usually don't put this one very highly. But I want to know where you would rank it. Ooh, more water bombs. Nice. Because me personally, I think I would put this one probably near the bottom, if not the bottom. But at the same time, I still like this dungeon. I like the atmosphere of it, and it does have some nice puzzles to it. This is not one that I particularly look forward to whenever I replay it. Or really think much of out when I'm not playing this game. I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts? I'd love to hear it. Oh, I did not mean to swim to the bottom. Okay, so I need to go over this way to the center. Climb up here and pull the lever, Link. You missed the lever! Come on. Yep. Stop missing, Link. Okay, come on. There! Finally. That opens up the waterway, meaning that we finally have some movement going on in the dungeon like we need. Because if we go through here, and also a nice little detail that the bottom of the doors have little vents allowing for the water to drip through. Now that we have movement, that means these water wheels can now move. And we can go through, almost like a doorway. Okay, so... Ooh, blue! A blue chip. A blue chew. No, don't mix! Don't mix! Yes, got it. Blue chew jellies basically act like blue potions and act as a full heal. Very useful to know. Okay. Put iron boots back on and let's see, where am I going? Clearly not this way. Unless, wait, what's in these pots? Could one of them have a fairy inside? Oh my gosh, there is a fairy. I need a fairy. I don't have one. Gotcha. Alright, so I have a full heal and a fairy. Nice, nice. I'm a bit better equipped now to survive the rest of this dungeon. Good. Can I get inside the thing? And now, we have gears a moving. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop down here. Wait for this to swing on by so I can take... So I can head over to that door. Alright, so hopefully this is close enough and jump over. There we go. I think that door is not what I want to take. It's not the door I want to take. Instead, I want to go this way. And I got a small key. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Oh. It's not a rare chew. I'm getting fussy over nothing. That yellow chew basically acts as lantern oil. Use it if your lantern oil is low. Which leads to something I've been wondering. Are chew jellies just basically just slightly refined? Are potions just slightly refined chews? And lantern oil just slightly refined yellow chews? That is a legit question to ask about this world. And to be fair, it is a good bit of world building. I mean, when you think about how many things that we use for medicines and how a lot of them are based off of natural things, whether it be animals or certain natural elements, I don't know. I kind of find it fascinating. Oh, okay. Go down below. I think if you can navigate your way through those little vents, you can get like chests. But I don't think any of them are really that important right now. Too bad rolling is actually slower than just simply walking. Man, this dungeon really discourages rolling, doesn't it? Alright, enter through here and swim up to the surface. Lock in the way. Every 3D Zelda game has at least one of these. Gotta go first person and just search and look up. Meet the mini-boss. I am blanking on its name, but I'm just gonna call it the... Bullseye Toad, because of its cheeks. First, gonna kill all its spawn, because otherwise it will just constantly spam damage against me. And get ready. Watch for its shadow. And attack the tongue. Okay, so now... Oh, dang, if I acted fast enough, I actually could have hit its tongue and stunned it. Dang. Oh. Okay, spam a couple of spin attacks. And this reminds me a little... And honestly, fighting this thing reminds me a little too much of fighting that one wart from Majora's Mask. Like the mini-boss from the Great Bay Temple in that game. Which, I mean, if it's reminding me of my favorite game of all time, I don't think I have much to complain about. Oh, it needs to be... I think it needs to be bomb arrows in order to stun it again. Okay. What? Swing, swing. Alright, so... Dodge. Stab the tongue! And... bleh! It pukes out the treasure. Be sure to wash it afterwards. I mean, I guess it's pretty easy to wash it, considering, well, the floor is literally covered in water. Anyways, you got the thing. Got the claw shot. This is probably my favorite iteration of the hook shot in the entire Zelda series. Other than maybe Skyward Sword, but then again, Skyward Sword is basically copying the one off of Twilight Princess. Because, yeah, you could do the usual climb onto things, but you could also hang off of things for a bit and lower and raise yourself at whatever level you want. Basically, this thing turns you into Spider-Man. So, Link can walk on ceilings and walls with the iron boots and magnet walls. And he has stuff that basically turns him into Spider-Man, grabbing objects and being able to dangle himself off of things, like a web. Twilight Princess Link is Spider-Man confirmed. Alright. And also, with our new claw shot, we can finally take off the Helmasaur's shell, and basically, you can use it against them. Like, you can throw it at them and deal damage to them. It's not the best damage, but but damage is damage. Okay, I don't think I can do anything with that until a little later, I think. Yeah, I need to wait a little bit to do that specific thing. And let's see if I can... Yeah, I can do this. Speed things up a little bit. Hey, little Helmasaur. Oh. Did it a little too slow. Alright. Head over here. And because we restored the flow of water earlier, we raised the water level a little bit more in the center of the dungeon. And actually, I'm going to take this opportunity to swim over here. Not only to show that there's bonefish in the bottom of this thing, which will deal damage to you, but also, if I can run around a little bit, there's a treasure chest here. I got a stamp for the letter K. And get up here. And on top of that, we don't really need to worry too much about pulling the right levers in order to get to certain spots, because there's vines growing everywhere in this dungeon, and they're all claw-shottable. Okay, so now what I want to do is... Let's see. I need to change the flow so that... I can get the water flowing. So maybe around here. Maybe this way? No, that's not it. Hi, Tech Tight. Slash you dead. And pull that down. Hopefully this is the flow of water that I need. Yes, it is. Thank you. So let's go this way. And yep, giant water wheel can finally get it to move. Ow. All right, go through the door. Okay, so get some arrows. That's good. I need those. Oh, hi, Keys. Okay. Open this. What do we get? Some water bombs. I wasn't in dire need of those, but having a full bomb bag isn't a bad thing. Okay, so grapple up here, shimmy to the right. And is there anywhere else I can grapple? Yes, there is. Good. I didn't just come in here for nothing. Don't. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? And I'm down to half a heart. Great. Oh yeah, also the claw shot is basically an insta-kill against Keys. So you don't need to waste your arrows too much. Though, fair warning, the claw shot is slower at hitting enemies than the bow, so trade-off. So I would recommend the claw shot only when you're super close range. Alright, so shimmy across and drop. Shimmy nope, don't climb down! Don't climb down! Don't climb down! Shimmy across. There we go. That's a good linky. That's a good linky. Hey, I can do doggy talk to him. He literally turns into a wolf. Come on, guys. Okay. And see Bubble Guy here? Claw shot is his other weakness. Defeat him and his bubble just dissipates. Okay, so I need to do bow and bomb combo. Do that. Combo off, and let's jump across. Drop. Just really playing with fire being that close to the enemies, but whatever. Okay. So I think I can... Oh, right. I can just do this. As soon as I can hit it. There we go. I can do this. Two of these bubbles. Slay one. Slay a two. Okay, so I need to find a target for me, or vines, that works too. And I can do monkey bars. That's a seldom thing seen, but it's still a fun little detail. I'm assuming with the geyser, that probably means there's probably a stalactite somewhere nearby for me to hit. Can you just verify that? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, having bombed my arrows out is still good anyway. Oh yeah, claw shots can also be used pretty much anywhere as long as you're in the water. Doesn't matter if you're in the middle of floating or sinking or whatever, you can use it at any point. while you're in the water. Alright, so claw shot my way over before the geyser can burst up. Before the geyser bursts up, I mean. Also, I am seriously playing with fire with me just constantly staying on a half heart. But you know what? I like living on the edge like this. I had to open my mouth. I had to open my mouth. No! Haha. Yeah, keep on banging your head. Insanity. Doing the same action, expecting a different result. That's what you are, buddy. Alright, so let's grapple over here and let's pick up what's in this chest. Come on. Judging from the dramatic music, I'm gonna say compass? Compass! Alright. It looks like I can just hop out here then. Alright, take care of this little guy, and... Alright, for real, let's go ahead and pull that lever. And release the river! Alright, water slide time! Whee! I shoved him out of the way! Okay, and let's head over to the center. Careful to not get bitten by all the bonefish. Can I face forward? There we go. Alright, and that creates a whole nother water flow. The last one I think we actually need for this dungeon. Alright, so I want to just go ahead and claw shot my way out of here. There we go. And let's go out this door. We came in through that right door. Let's go out the left door. Okay, that's full of jellyfish and the clam thing. Also, now that we have the claw shots, we can finally defeat those jellyfish. When they're not being shocky, aim for the brain, use the claw shots. That instantly defeats them. Okay, just swim out of here. Alright, and let's slide on through. Oh, wait. Okay, first, this little thing. Yeah, spinning, I get all that. First, is there a fairy somewhere in these pots? No? What about this one? No, okay. I had to make sure. Because I already used my fairy earlier. I don't want to get another one. Fairies are only good in this game. Especially in hero mode. Ah. Right in the tail. And right in your heart. See, Link, you don't go for the balls, you go for the heart. The heart, Osborne. First, we attack his heart. Stretch. Let's see. So I want to go out. Where am I going? I am kind of getting lost again. Hey, at least I made a lot further than just barely the beginning like last time. There we go. Now I figured it out, guys. I got it. I got it. I'm good. I'm good. Let's see if we can slip past the Tektite. Looks like we can. And with that, the last bit of flowing water is now opened. And we now have access to the boss room. But we need the key. And can I reach? No, I cannot, unfortunately. Oh! Alright, just ride the flow. Get away from the Tektite. There we go. That's better. Alright, slip past you. And back into this room. Because we now have water flowing. That bridge goes up, which means we can now access one of the last things in this room. Alright, jump over. And if you played Ocarina of Time, this kind of puzzle should seem familiar to you. Claw shot while the door is just barely open. And unfortunately, unlike with Ocarina of Time, where there's the potential to become a ghost and just phase through whatever door you're trying to get through, this one does not, unfortunately. Anyways, you got a heart. Alright, what's in these pots? Money, money, money. Well, now I'm at 400 rupees. Yeah, I'm just now realizing that my model is actually blocking the amount of rupees that I have in my wallet, so might as well read out that number right now. So, let's see. Probably want to go out this way. 'Cause as far as I know, I think... Oh, gee, thanks, Tektite. Gee, thanks. Because I think as far as I know, I think there's nothing else in this room that I need to do. It was pretty much just doing that one thing. Okay, so I need to go to the east. Because I think that's where the boss key is. So I need to just circle around. Do some nice monkey bars. And drop. Dodge you, and let's go to... go through this door, unless I need to change the water flow at all. I do, so... back through the door. And I'm assuming, yep, claw shot is needed. Hold that down. Oh, hi, Tektite. That restores the water flow. Slash you apart. Can I get... Oh. I was hoping I could get through it, but no. Alright, so now with the water moving, yes, these things should be spinning, which means we can get to that door across the way. So, hop onto this. And I might as well set normal arrows for defeating these. Oh my gosh. I did not mean to press A. No! Stinking bats. Now we have to wait. That is probably the one kind of sucky thing about this dungeon. You do kind of need to do some waiting, especially in this section. Ah, okay. Need to act fast. Need to act fast. Come on. Jump. Get out of here. No, 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 no. Up. And now I have to wait all over again. Thanks, Keys. Appreciate it. 'Cause yeah, you're supposed to claw shot onto these things. There we go. Down, up, down, up, down. Drop, and into the door. No more dealing with keys. Thank you. All right, and now we have a little bit of an underwater maze. So I need to get water bombs ready because I need to blow some stuff up. Let's go. Oh. Stab and stab. I think a claw shot can insta-kill those enemies, but I prefer to take the sword approach. It's not often you can use your sword in a 3D Zelda game, underwater. Alright, so I want to go this way, I think? This way? No. I'll admit, this is probably the other area that I get the most confused on because it is legit like a maze, so there's a lot of twists and turns, and it's actually multi-layered. But yeah. Ooh, yellow rupee, nice. All right, so where am I in terms of the maze? Okay. Because my goal is to head to the eastern door. Or was it the southern door? And I'm back at the start. Okay. Actually, yeah, I think it's that door that I'm aiming for. So I may need to consider healing pretty soon because I don't have any fairies and I'm down to 1.5 hearts. So I should probably heal at the earliest opportunity. Okay. Drop down and... can I just swim around? There we go. If I'm not mistaken, yes! These are water bombs, like actual enemy water bombs. So yeah, it's actually implied that Barnes's water bombs are actually based off of real world enemies. And specifically, dead ones. Because those things' eyes are clearly red versus in the item where they're clouded out like they've been dead for a long time. So it implies that Barnes has found a way to basically kill the water bombs without necessarily making it so that they explode, at least not until you're ready for them to. Ah! Dang it, I got shocked. Oh, well, thankfully there's not another, not another mini-boss to defeat to get to the boss keys, so I don't have to worry about that, and yeah, this is not the right door I needed to go through. I need to be above. That's where I need to be. Don't! Oh no. Where's it gonna spawn me? Where is it gonna spawn me? I just realized. Where is this thing gonna spawn me? Please don't be at the entrance. Please don't be at the entrance. Please don't be at the entrance. Please, 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 please. Oh, thank goodness. Wait for it to be done with its shocky shocky. Take care of this thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, so yeah, I do want to go through the... Need to find the eastern door somewhere. Well, first, there's a little treasure chest here. Might as well take that. Get some water bombs. Okay, first, are there any that naturally spawn here? No? Then let's go with the artificial version. Or, I guess, dead version. Considering what I was saying earlier. Alright. Let's continue on. Hi, big guy. Oh. Jeez, I decided to avoid you and you decide to attack me. I imagine you're fun at parties. Okay, so I think... Yes, this is the door I need to go through. Hey, Bubble Boy. Bye, Bubble Boy. Okay, so now I can go ahead and put my bow back on. Do any of these have... No, that's so far. I'm hoping for a fairy somewhere in these pots. Because I clearly need them. Alright, so now grab onto that. And once you let go, the trapdoor will close shut again. So you have to lower yourself down. And you got the key, the big key. So now I just gotta make my way back over to the entrance. Or at least the central room. Oh, whoa. What was up with the camera there, man? That was wonky as heck. Oh, I did it a little too early. Yeah, I definitely need to heal once I get to the surface. Alright, 490 rupees? Alright, let's swim. I think... what I need to do is go through this hole. Then down. Further until I get to this hole. That's what she said. Turn around and up we go. And that leads us back to the spinning platform room. Which I'm hopeful I can find a quick way out, rather than have to rely on the claw shot thing. But it doesn't look like it, so... like we're doing a little bit of a waiting around and swinging thing. Thank goodness that didn't cancel out my claw shot. Okay. Heal up. Alright, so. Yeah. Die. bad there's not really a way to quickly quit out of your claw shots. Alright, can I reach the platform from here? Nope! Thankfully, the rest of this dungeon isn't too... Die! Die, thing of evil. Keys are normally not that annoying, but in a room like this, it is a pain in the rear end. Okay, so need to wait for this thing to appear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Nope. Ugh. How do I get out? Wait a second. Wait a second. I thought of something. Say no to continue. Load back into save. Because saving and quitting always puts you at the very start of a dungeon. And it's not too far away from the central room where the final boss, where the boss is. Oh, that is the smartest play I think I've ever made. Is it cheap? Heck yeah, but do I regret it? No. And plus, at the very beginning of the room are red shoes, meaning I can recover my health as well. So it's it's extra nice. Can I surface, please? Thank you. Okay, so bottle ready. Scoop up. There we go. Got a red potion. Go ahead and drink it. So I can grab this other red shoe and get his chew jelly. I am smart. I am actually being smart for once with this game. Okay, so put the claw shot onto my Y button. And let's head into the central part of the dungeon. Oh yeah, the stalactites, they will stay down even after you save and quit. They don't just reset every time you leave. So, good thing to keep in mind. Climb on up. And into the central room we go. Okay, so avoid the lever and surfaced. Let's unlock the boss. And yep, this is just permanently open. The boss is just down the hole. And with their pots being here, I'm just going to make an assumption. Yep. Come here, little guy. I got a fairy. Okay, so I need to put that back on. And also just have the iron boots and the claw shot ready. Let's dive down. It's a long, long way down. Can I not shift the camera just forward? Like that? Huh. Okay. What do you get when you cross Baronade with morphine? Like that one boss from the Water Temple in Ocarina. you get Twilight Aquatic Morpheel. Because, yeah, it has kind of the look of Baronade, like the boss inside Jabba Jabba's belly. But the boss is pretty much functions identically to the boss from the Water Temple, where you claw shot its main weak point, that being its eye, and then you just slash at it. The only major differences are, one, it unleashes water bombs, which, if you stay far enough away from it, they won't do anything to you. And it does have a unique final phase compared to the other bosses that compared to those other bosses that I mentioned. Grab you. Okay, move away from this. Okay. Grab you. But yeah, I think the point of the water bombs is probably to distract and make it so that you're not grabbing his eye as much, but yeah. The final phase has him acting just like Twin Mold, where you'll fly around and you just have to go after his weak point. We're just getting all the classic N64 Zelda stuff in this boss. Okay, so iron boots are off, and let's swim around. Just get above him, or it, or her. I don't know gender. Then use the claw shot to hopefully. Okay, just need to swim a little further. Yes, Midna, what is it? Did you see its back? It's got an eyeball there too. Yeah, I know. Again, more useful than frigging than Kirsty. And you know what? It might be easier just to do it on the X button instead of Y. So not like claw hand. So I don't have to do like a claw hand just to hit both the swim button and the claw shot button. Maybe this is close enough? No. Okay. This phase does take a little bit, but thankfully he just kind of swims around and minds his own business. He doesn't even try to attack you. Okay. While you're targeting him, once you have attached to him, just slash away. He will throw you off. But thankfully, camera, can you adjust back to place, please? I don't know what it is about the camera in this place, but it is just not wanting to do what I want it to. Okay, swim on down. Oh, it's actually attacking me for once. Okay, this is the face. No, okay, it's just one more after this, where I can do a certain thing. I think you know what it is, though. But yeah, this is just kind of one of those bosses where you're more the instigator than it. And here we go. Finish the eye. Crash into a wall, allowing all the water to leak out. And aw, no epic trailer pose. That's disappointing. But with that, we got the last fused shadow. There it is, the last fused shadow. I'll just take that, thanks. Now, don't resent me for all I've put you through. I need this thing. Besides, we have to do something about Zant, the one who thinks he is the King of Shadows. His power is a false one. I'll prove it using these. So, I've done everything I needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you all over the place with me. So, shall we go? So first off, we don't really need the Zora armor for any more story stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just take that off. Second, I want to test something real quick. Yes, I can pick it up with a hook shot. Okay. All right, now we're at 7 heart containers. Lucky 7. Hopefully our adventure only becomes easier from here. Wanna go outside? Are you all done here? Yes, I am. Do you want to save? Yes, I would. All right. 9 hours. Man, playing this for a while. You have big nostrils. Man, that guy's aura is strong. Just knock him back like that. Zant!
Did you honestly mean to take an ancient and withered power like this and turn it against me? You are a foolish traitor, Midna. Why do you defy your king?
My king? You, who do nothing but abuse the magic of your tribe? You must be joking.
How dare you? Are you implying that my power is our old magic? Now that is a joke. This power is granted to me by my god. It is the magic of the King of Twilight, and you will respect it.
The way it digs into the forehead. No, ow, why?
Why, Midna? Did you forget? That beast is one of the light dwellers who oppressed our people. No matter how much you may desire otherwise, you will never be more than a shadow in their world. You cannot consort with their kind. But if we can make our world ours, Midna, light and darkness will meet at last. Our tribe will take back their realm, and sweet darkness will blot out this harsh light. And that, Midna, is why I need you. Not just for me, but for all of our people. Lend me your power. So be it. I will return you to the light world you think of it.
Now, to deal with... wait, where to go? My dude, hero chosen by the goddesses. Go to the princess, locked away in the castle. That princess holds the key that can unlock you from your shadow form. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut my trap and just let you listen to this music. Dang it, enemies, why do you have to interrupt such a beautiful piece of music? Do I even need to say anything? I feel like everybody has praised this specific piece of music. Like, I don't often hear people really talk about Twilight Princess's soundtrack that much, but whatever it is, this song is always brought up. This piece is called Midna's Lament, and honestly, it is probably in like my second, or maybe even potentially my all-time favorite piece of music from the entire Zelda series. And that's saying a lot, considering how great this the soundtrack of every Zelda game is. Alright, so let's try and get into Toma's bar. And... Beast, get out! Well, so much for that. You there! You're my dude, correct? Yes, I thought so. I could just tell, you know. I'm Louise. Do you remember meeting me in the shop before? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out, the way you look. Oh, another patient? You certainly are a curious sort. Please, Princess Zelda. This way. Here, get in through the window. The attic is connected to the castle's waterway. It's an old waterway, though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose that's all that's left to do is just make sure the humans don't notice you. But yeah, this piece is just phenomenal, man. It is the perfect melancholy piece to put after a big moment like that. Like, we legit lost to Zant. Even with all the few shadows which we were trying to get in order to defeat him, we lost. We couldn't use against them. The light spirit's power pretty much did nothing. And Midna is now pretty much on death's door. It is the perfect piece of music for a moment like this. How did it come to this, huh? Monsters walking in the streets of town. What in the world are the soldiers of Hyrule doing? I'm trying to do the Southern Belle accent, but I just can't get it back. After talking as Louise with a British accent. The Gorons are much more reliable than they are. It's not even funny. Also, if you knock down any of these pots, it will alert everyone to your presence or you will be thrown out. So be careful. So the one time you can't break pottery in this game, and it's one you're completely surrounded by it. Alright. Oh. Let's talk to these guys. I heard that an acquaintance of Telma's defeated the beast that had been attacking tourists on the bridge. His name was my dude. Sounds as though he brought Telma and her young ward to Kakariko. And here I was thinking Hyrule was empty of men of valor. Oh no, I don't believe he's from Hyrule proper at all. No, my understanding is that he's from a small neighboring province of Ordona. This may sound horribly elitist, but people who do not know the city simply do not know fear. Alright, I think this is still the way to go. Okay, yes. But yeah, this is probably my favorite moment story-wise in Twilight Princess. Because it really raises the stakes of what's going on. It really establishes how much of a threat Zant is. And this also adds a lot to Midna's character, as you'll see here in a bit. But first, we got a Poso. So let's talk to this guy. Oh, thanks for feeding the ghost. I thought I'd call you Doggy. I prefer a good boy, but that works too. I'm Giovanni. I became consumed by greed long ago and sold my soul to the dark creature that did this to me. I can't move. I can't see my girlfriend. My pet cat Gangle is frozen on my head. Where's the masks then? Cringy, amazing digital circus reference aside, I don't think I could be more miserable. You think you're miserable? Your cat can't even move, and I presume can't even meow. It's just stuck on your head for all eternity. I have a favor to ask, Doggy. Can you find and defeat the 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark for me? If you could free the pieces of my soul from the ghosts that hold them, I'll be free. Oh, but it's raining out now, so I don't think you can go outside directly. I'll open the door to the underground waterway for you. Once the rain stops, you can come back in here by taking around the front wall where the cats gather. Understand, Doggy? So yeah, we have another collectathon thing outside of the golden bugs. There are, I think, a total 60 pole souls in the game. And really, I think only one of the rewards you get from it is worth it. So, anyways, let's drop down. Oh, rats. Rats everywhere. Okay. I want to grab that, open the way, and let's make our way back, and let's make our way over to Zelda. All right, and now that I've actually slightly brought it up, let's actually talk a little bit about the story of Twilight Princess. Because I think story, because I think in terms of the story, I think Twilight Princess is one of the stronger ones. Or at the very least, it's the most cinematic feeling. Like, truth be told, that comment I made in the last Zelda stream where I'm like, if they don't use that shot in the Zelda movie, we riot. Honestly, part of me wishes that the movie would just be Twilight Princess, because I think Twilight Princess is the most cinematic out of all the Zelda movies, and even when I think of a Zelda movie, most moments come from Twilight Princess for me. It goes at a good cinematic pace. There's a lot of potential in terms of good visual storytelling. And yeah, there's just a lot of good shots. Heck, even the Twilight Princess manga is pretty cinematic, and I would love to see an anime adaptation of that. So, yeah. So let's light these torches. I'm not sure if I need any more beyond this point, because this segment is kind of a one and done thing. You can't really revisit the waterways at all. So, oh, okay. Oh. I have to be careful. I don't have access to my healing stuff, not even my fairies. So I need to be a bit more careful going forward. All right. So let's climb up here and burn more of the spider web. And I don't think I need this anymore, so let's just... No, I don't need it anymore. Throw the stick. All right, there we go. All right, I think I'm supposed to dig here. Yes. Also, this place look familiar? Yep, we're back in the sewers and slash dungeon from before. Oh! Okay. Only this time we can't rely on Midna to jump around. Instead, we have to rely on these tight ropes. Back up, back up, back up. There we go. All right, so let's go up here. Man, this stream is just me making weird noises one after the other. Then again, that's probably why you guys continually watch me. It's just to hear what weird noises come out of me next. I hope you enjoyed that weird noise. Don't. Skillful walking backwards. Oh. I guess Wolfling flips forward. Okay, that's neat. Okay, Link, I need you not screw up here. Your partner is literally dying on your back. Now is not the time to really be screwing around. All right. Climb up here. Just another bokoblin, so just knock you down your feet, because you're not too much of a threat to me. Okay. How did I miss the rope? Okay, walk up, and thankfully, no! This is going haywire in so many ways. Oh my gosh. All right, so come on. Let's just go this way. I don't need to always take the tightrope. It's only when I need to. I guess there's no time limit technically. You can take as much time as you need with this section, and plus, hey, get to listen to more Midna's Lament. And I can't see that as anything but a good thing. Come on. This song is amazing. I even listen to it during my free time. Like, I even sometimes put it on when I'm editing my shorts. Okay. I think that's the last enemy, so I just need to carefully maneuver. Ugh. Okay, don't be facing the... You know what? Just run. Run away. No! You will not hit me with your arrows. Ah! No, aim for the other keys. There we go. Alright, into the door. So I will admit, one of the few nitpicks I do have when it comes to this section. Ugh. Anyways, one of the few nitpicks I do have about this section. Am I gonna die on this section? Oh my gosh! Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Okay. One of the few nitpicks I have about this section is that the music is constantly interrupted, meaning that every time you encounter an enemy, which will be frequent, you're constantly interrupted by the boss, by enemy music, rather than letting Midna's Lament just play out in its entirety. That is one problem I do have with this section of the game. Literally, only if they fix that, I think this section is pretty much flawless. Alright, let's avoid that and get in once you're in there. Safe? Okay, we're safe. Oh my gosh. Alright, before we go any further, let's talk to Midna, see what she has to say. My dude, go. Hurry to Zelda. Hurry. Please tell me, how do we break the curse on this one? This is the one. You need him to save your world. That's why, Princess, please, you must help Link. What binds him is a different magic than what transformed him when he first passed the curtain of Twilight. It is an evil power. Our world is one of balance. Just as there is light to drive away darkness, so too is there benevolence to banish evil. Fun fact, this is actually a localization change. In the original, it was just, there's light to banish darkness. So the fact that they add in the benevolence to banish evil, I think that's a really good touch. Head for the sacred grove that lies deep within the lands guarded by the spirit Pharaon. There you will find the blade of evil's bane that was crafted by the wisdom of the ancient sages, the Master Sword. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil can never touch. Evil cloaks you like a dark veil, and that blade is the only thing that can cleave it. My dude, hero sent by the goddesses. Like you, I have been granted special powers by the goddesses. Fine, my dude. You can get to the woods on your own, right? Princess, I have one last request. Can you tell him where to find the Mirror Twilight? Midna, I believe I understand now just who and what you are. Despite your mortal injuries, you act in our stead. These dark times are the result of our deeds, yet it is you who have reaped the penalty. Accept this now, Midna. I pass it to you. No, Link, stop her! We go back to Faron Woods. Zelda, I've taken all that you had to give, though I did not want it. Our next stop, Faron Woods. Host of Where the Master Sword is. Oh, frick. Let's get out of here. Let's walk down over to the spring. Whoa. Oh, I dodged death so hard there. Oh my gosh. Wait, is this not where the spring is? Oh wait, no, it's a little further ahead. Okay. Alright. But anyways, yeah. Next time on Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we make our way to the sacred grove where the Master Sword lies. Let me switch over to my just chatting screen. There we go. So, that'll be it for stream. So, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. And I actually forgot to mention this earlier in the stream when I was making all the announcements and stuff like that. So last stream that I did with Wednesday, I played a little bit of Earthbound. And if you remember, I was not having a lot of fun with Earthbound. I was getting kind of frustrated, I was getting lost constantly, I was losing left and right, and I was not having a fun time with it. So, because of that, I'm making a personal decision to stop playing Earthbound. For now. I may come back to it in the future. Like, I feel like if I do one more just plain straightforward playthrough on my own, no stream, no content, any of that, I just played it again, then I may return to it. So, instead, I'm going to play something else on Wednesday. And it partially has to deal with what I mentioned earlier about how with the new settings on OBS, I could probably go back to playing PC games again. So, because of that, I'm going to go ahead and start dropping hints about what the next game I'm going to play on Wednesday is going to be. And your first hint is that it is a crossover game. So, with that little hint, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx, signing out.